Breaking news. This is Catalyst News Agency. I'm Johnson Dave. Aviation workers under the umbrella of the National Union of Air Transport Employees (NUAT) and the Air Transport Services Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, ATSAN, have threatened to shut down airports nationwide in protest of the government's failure to address their demands. The workers are protesting against non-payment of salaries and allowances, poor working conditions, lack of adequate equipment and infrastructure. According to Comrade Ben Nabu, president of NUAT, we have given the government enough time to address our demands, but they have failed to do so. We have no choice but to take drastic measures to protect the welfare of our members. The proposed strike action is expected to commence on a date yet to be announced and will affect all airports in Nigeria, including the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja and the Murtala Muhammed International Airport in Lagos. We will continue to monitor this situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. In another development, still in Nigeria, the House of Representatives has introduced a controversial bill seeking a 10-year prison sentence and a 5 million naira fine for Nigerians who refuse to recite the national pledge or sing the national anthem. The bill, sponsored by the Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas, aims to promote patriotism and national unity. However, critics argue that this legislation infringes on individual freedoms and could be used to suppress dissenting voices. Here are the facts. 1. It is unconstitutional. The bill violates Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, which guarantees freedom of expression and speech. 2. Vague definitions. The bill fails to clearly define what constitutes refusal to recite the pledge or sing the anthem, leaving room for arbitrary enforcement. 3. Overly punitive. The proposed penalties are disproportionate and could lead to human rights abuses. 4. Ignores root issues. The bill does not address the underlying causes of disunity and disaffection among Nigerians. 5. Contradicts global trends. This bill goes against global efforts to promote freedom of expression and human rights. Nigerians should kick against this bill because 1. It threatens democracy by suppressing freedom of speech. This bill undermines Nigeria's democratic foundations. 2. It's an affront to human rights. The bill violates international human rights standards and Nigeria's own constitution. 3. It's a distraction. Rather than addressing pressing issues like insecurity and economic development, the House of Representatives is focused on suppressing citizens' rights. 4. It could lead to unrest. Implementing such a law could spark widespread protests and social unrest. In a dramatic turn of events, RT Honorable Tajuddin Abbas has withdrawn the controversial counter-subversion bill, which had sparked widespread outrage and condemnation from Nigerians. The bill, which was introduced by Abbas, sought to criminalize dissenting voices and opposition to the government with harsh penalties, including life imprisonment. However, following intense pushback from civil society organizations, human rights groups, and concerned citizens, Abbas has announced the withdrawal of the bill. In a statement, Abbas acknowledged the concerns raised by Nigerians, stating that the bill was intended to protect national security, but recognizing that it may have been misconstrued. The withdrawal of the bill has been hailed as a victory for democracy and freedom of speech in Nigeria, with many commending the power of collective action in shaping policy decisions. We will continue to monitor developments and provide updates on this story as more information becomes available. My name still remains Johnson Dave, reporting for Catalyst News Agency. We urge Nigerians to reject this bill and stand up for their fundamental rights and freedoms. Say no to dictatorship in Nigeria. Follow us for more news and expositions.